Okay.
Is this fair?
Now, this is Clark Kent. I'm the Predatory Lending Network talking to you. Now, we're here with some folks, and we're asking them about, due to the Batman shooting in Colorado, where 59 were wounded and 13 dead, we're asking some folks today, with the rise in superhero movies, are we creating real-life superheroes and real-life supervillains? So, ma'am, what do you think about that? Are we creating real-life superheroes and supervillains?
Well, I think art imitates life, and I think if there wasn't a need in the public already for the want of a figure like Batman, it wouldn't have arisen. So there were already supervillains before the comic artists created the idea of superheroes to deal with these superpowers that were already a problem.
Now, I know often when I go to Comic-Con and stuff like that, I interview people about good and evil, and the person who's in the evil outfit tends to have a lot more to say and a lot easier time defending evil than the people defending good. What do you have to say to that, since you're dressed as a villain?
Well, I am dressed as a villain, but that doesn't mean I am one. Are you asking me or Harley?
Either or both.
Okay, well, Harley has her own struggle with good and evil, because she started out as a genius and a doctor, and she understands the need for good, but she fell in love with the wrong guy, and she'd do anything for love. And with her, it's very different, because love is still a good reason, even though he might be asking her to do evil things. She also has never killed anyone, necessarily, and the whole thing that happened at the Batman showing, it was all to do with guns, and guns are very frowned upon in the Batman world. It's a very strong anti-gun message. So I think that proves right there that Batman really had nothing to do with it, and that the creators couldn't be held responsible even if he wanted to.
Now, what do you think about the guy actually was saying he was Joker when the police caught him, that he wanted to be like Joker?
I think crazies are crazies, and they're always going to find an outlet for that. If you're nuts, then you're nuts. And if you want to blame somebody else, you can, but that's psychological scapegoating, and it really has nothing to do with the people that you're actually terrorizing or why you're actually doing it.
Now, should there be an attempt to change this in society to make the world a better place? Because most of the people watching will probably want to have a better world.
I think everyone has always wanted a better world, and that's where the idea of superheroes came from. It's this ideal thing where if we could just get something like that, then it would counteract all these evil things that we see every day.
Okay, so in closing, is there any last minute things you'd like to say to the folks?
Just a big shout out to my Mr. J. How you puddin'? Hope you're doing well in Arkham. Mwah.
So in closing, this is Clark Kent. I'm the Predatory Lending Network, signing out.